This is the first day in a long time that I haven't cried. Oh my god, I just breathed it in. Talk to someone. This is the state of my life right now. Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kailin and I post new videos every single Saturday. And I post mainly about eating disorder recovery and intuitive eating. So if that's something that you're interested in, I would love for you to click onto that subscribe button down below. But if you follow me over on Instagram or even TikTok, you'll know that I've been having a really rough time lately. I don't know. And today is Mother's Day, which always makes things a little bit harder. So I decided to show you what I do when my mental health is a little bit low, because lately I have not been prioritizing myself, my well-being, my self-care, absolutely none of it, and we really need to. May is also Mental Health Awareness Month, so if you need help, please reach out for help. I'm going to leave some resources that I find in the description down below. But because I do help people for a living, that is my job, I need to make sure that I am in tip-top mental health shape, because I cannot give to other people if my own cup is empty, my own tank. You know what I'm saying? One of the first things that I'm going to do is get my body moving in some way. This always helps me. A movement that just allows me to stop focusing on everything that's going on in here and just kind of sweat it out, move it out. First things first, we're gonna change out of our pajamas, put on some little workout clothes. I don't like to draw a lot of attention to my body on days like this, so I'm probably just going to wear some leggings and a sweatshirt, but I will show you when I'm all dressed, and then we'll go downstairs and just do a super quick workout, 20 minutes, nothing crazy, but just some me time. So we are in my basement with the piece of wall that Tabasco ripped off when he was a puppy. Love that for us. My basement doesn't really have the best lighting. I mean, this isn't exactly where I'm gonna be working out, so we'll see how that goes. But I will show you my outfit because I go for comfort. I do not go for style. I am definitely not a fitness style icon. This shirt is Andrew's from when he was in high school. It just brings me so much comfort and I just feel so loved when I wear it. So that's why I'm wearing this. I'm wearing my Yvette sports bra. I think I still have a discount code for them, so I'll leave them down below. I really like them. And then I'm wearing some Alpha Elite leggings. Now it's time to put on some music. I'm gonna get copyrighted, so you will experience some copyright-free music. And yeah, let's just move our body a little bit, shall we?
I don't wanna lose you. I know that it's not your fault. I don't wanna lose you. Got your picture in my phone. Swear to God you're leaving, but you don't gotta leave right now. I don't really know what I'm gonna do. Feeling so lost here without you. Sitting here and I'm broken hearted. I've never been so low. 'Cause I don't really.
I'm feeling really sweaty and good. While I am all sweaty, I think I might actually get outside, because that's also one of the things I really like to do when my mental health is pretty low. I don't really want to, but I know that I'm going to feel better if I get outside and get some fresh air. And luckily I have two beautiful dogs who always want to go outside. So I think I'm gonna take Tabasco down to the water, me in my sweaty gym clothes and him in his beautiful fur, and he might go for a swim or something like that. Tabasco loves the water. Mother's Day is always hard. Let's go outside. I'm not gonna shower or anything yet. I'm just gonna throw on a jacket and go on a little bit of a walk. I already feel a little bit better.
You ever think about it sometimes? Found where it all fell apart. 'Cause I've been losing my mind. Hell, I've lost my heart. Don't know when or how it got so
Come here.
started off so damn right.
Hi besties. I have already gotten so many kind messages over on Instagram just because it's Mother's Day, and I know a lot of you reach out to me during times like this, and it's just so incredibly amazing. I am so blessed and so grateful. So I'm trying to spend less time on my phone today, just because when I have these kind of mental health days, I think it's very important to separate yourself from social media and everything like that. But something else that I really like to do is just make myself a comforting meal. And if you've been on my channel for a while, then you know exactly what we're making. I'm gonna give you a second. Guess, comment down below. We're having a bagel. So I have these everything bagels from Costco, and they smell like onion and just everything delicious. So I'm gonna make one of those with some cream cheese. And something else that brings me a lot of comfort is fruit. So I'm gonna have some of that. I cut up some fresh pineapple yesterday, so I have that, and I also have some berries. Yeah, it's really important to make sure that you are fueling yourself, eating foods that you really enjoy and that just bring you comfort. Let's toast up these beautiful bagels. I love bagels so much. I know y'all know that, but I'm in love with them, you know? So I have my breakfast here, a beautiful everything bagel with lots of cream cheese. I really love cream cheese, so good. And then I also have a little heart-shaped dish full of fruit because we've got to give ourselves some self-love. So this is going to be my comfort meal, my brunch for today. And I think while I eat breakfast today, I'm actually also gonna watch some true crime. I do love watching true crime, so I'm trying to fill up my bucket today with things that I just love and things that make me feel happy and also at the same time distract me, if that makes sense, from my problems, because sometimes it's helpful to distract, and it might seem counterproductive, like I'm running away from my problems or things like that, but sometimes you just need a mental break. Just like your muscles need a break from exercise or movement and they need rest, those emotional muscles in your head also need rest. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just going to enjoy this delicious breakfast. Let's have a bite together. And I'm gonna watch some true crime. Right now I am watching a video by Kailin. If you love true crime, I highly recommend her. But after I'm done breakfast, I'm going to show you another thing that I do to help me with my mental health. All right, so breakfast has been eaten. Everything was delicious, absolutely divine. This is my cute little sports bra. Isn't she so cute? I love it. I'm gonna take a nice quick hot shower. I'm not gonna wash my hair today because I'm still working on training my hair and not washing it as often as I normally do. And as I mentioned a little bit earlier on in this video, when I'm having low mental health days or when I'm focusing on prioritizing my mental health, I don't like to draw attention to my body. So after my shower, I'm going to put on some clothes that kind of conceal my body a little bit so that when I'm passing mirrors, I'm just not prone to body checking, because that's a habit that I definitely don't do as much anymore, but it can creep up on me, especially when I'm feeling really low. So I'm just gonna wear a beautiful hoodie and some cute leggings, and then we'll do something with this hair, and maybe do a little bit of makeup too. I haven't really been doing a lot of makeup, and I've gotten some requests to show you what I do, but my routines are always super simple. So maybe we'll just do something super quick and easy together. So this is the outfit. I'm just wearing some black leggings and this cute little pink hoodie. We are all pink, one of my favorite colors, so nice. The hairstyle that I get questions about the most are my two braids. So when I have my braids, yeah, just braided on the side. And a sweet subscriber actually asked if I can do some kind of tutorial or show how I do it, and it's really simple. So while we have the time right now, I'm gonna show you how I do those two braids super quickly. It's not gonna take a long time at all. I really like to do this when my hair is a little bit greasy, so like in between hair washes, but I'm just going to brush everything out and then separate it into two ponytails. So when you have your hair sectioned out, just take one side and tie it with a tie so that we have all of this hair on the other side of our head to work with. So I brush through it again super quickly. And how I start this braiding process might be different from other people. I'm not saying that this is the way to do Dutch braids or anything, but this is just what I like to do. is near the front of my head, around an inch to an inch and a half here. I grab some hair like this, and then I just separate it into 3 different pieces. And then I start braiding super, super tightly. And then when you have a tiny little braid at the top, when you go through around 4 times, you just start grabbing more hair. And every time you grab more hair, you're gonna go under the piece. So we go here and we go under. And you just keep adding in more and more hair every single time that you go. And then you just braid the rest down like a regular braid once all of your hair has been included. And then you just have a cute little Dutch braid. And that's about it. I hope that that was clear. Now I'm feeling nice and comfortable in my outfit, and with my hair, it's just kind of out of my face, which is something I also really like to do. And I like to put on a little bit of makeup because it makes me feel better. I'm not saying that if you're having a mental health day that you have to put on makeup, but I think that it's great to do things that make you feel really, really good. And I'm not going anywhere, so I'm not gonna do anything crazy. I'm just going to do really simple makeup. So this is just something that is super quick and super easy. I like to put a little bit of concealer or BB cream on spots on my face, so I'm gonna do that. So after that's done, I just take a tiny bit of bronzer and dust my cheeks, my temples, and my chin. It's kind of embarrassing to show you the status of my bronzer. It's in crumbs. It completely broke, but I mean, I can still kind of use it, so I just do. This is the state of my life right now, and that's okay. The next thing that I like to do is just fill in my brows. It doesn't take very long. I just use a brown powder. I fill them in super quickly, and we're good. Eyebrows are filled in. So the last 2 things that I do, I take an eyeshadow palette. You can use whatever you've got. This one is called Iconic by London. I think it was just sent to me, but they have super pretty neutral peachy colors, and I think I'm gonna go in, I feel like a beauty guru, look at me go in with this kind of pink color just into my crease, and add a little bit of pink and blend it until it's barely noticeable, but that's what I do. I'm also gonna do a tiny bit of shimmer on my lid. And the last thing that I'm gonna do is use mascara. I just use the Great Lash Mascara by Maybelline as well. I feel like I've used this since high school, but this isn't really like a die-hard mascara or anything. It's honestly just affordable, and I like how it looks, so that's why I use it. I feel like this lighting, I just look a lot more orange than I actually do, but that's okay. I just finish with some lip balm, and then we're done. That's it. Super simple, and I already just feel better in general. Taking care of yourself, or any form of self-care, is just so important when you're feeling mentally low. And I know it is one of the hardest things to do when you are having a hard time and all you want to do is either stay in bed or stay on the couch and watch Netflix. And though that's okay, I find that that is more of a temporary fix. When I actually take care of myself and prioritize myself, I always feel better. And I'm not saying that I never sit on the couch and do nothing, because I do. I do. But I think to complete this outfit, I'm gonna put on some strawberry earrings and we'll be good to go. Look how cute those earrings are. They are from a small business on Instagram. I'm gonna try to link them down below, but I would highly recommend. I think that these earrings were $5, which is fairly inexpensive, and you're also supporting a small shop at the same time, so that's great. But I am ready, and now we are going to move on to another self-care mental health tip. So the next thing that I really like to do when I'm having a low mental health day, and something that I recommend to almost every single person out there, is to talk to someone. And because today is Mother's Day, I'm gonna call my grandmother, and I'm also gonna call my aunt and just chat with them, probably for a couple of hours, just because we can talk for a long time. And I know how hard Mother's Day can be for everybody. I know that it's, not just me who has an interesting relationship with this day in particular. So this is just a message to all of the mothers who watch my channel, to people who want to be mothers, to people who no longer have their mothers in their lives, people who have a strained relationship with their mothers. I love you, I see you, and your experience and your interpretation of Mother's Day is valid. And it's okay if you hate this day. It's okay if you love it. It's okay if you fall somewhere in the middle. but I'm going to call my grandmother just to let her know how much I love and appreciate her.
I know that
Hi, Grammy. I'm good. How are you?
like we didn't try. And I don't wanna lose.
So, gals, guys, non-binary pals, something else that really helps me on my low mental health days is to prioritize what I love doing. That's gonna look different for everybody. Could be rock climbing, could be just cuddling with your dogs, hiking, reading, whatever it is you want. Today, I'm going to work on my book a little bit. These are blue light glasses. I do not wear real glasses. Look at that glare. But yeah, let's just work on that book.
It's all lost here without you. Something tells me that this has been over for some time.
Hello, friends. I'm sitting on the toilet in, well, I mean like on the toilet seat, you know what I mean, in our guest bathroom over here. It is the only bathroom that has a tub. And the next part of my self-care is to take a bath, to de-stress. Something else that really helps me when I feel super stressed, and it's also something that I like to teach my clients, is just a certain breathing technique. So what I do is I breathe in for 4, hold for 4, you can't really explain it at the same time, and let out for 4. Sometimes when you're in a really bad mental health space, you kind of jump to conclusions, you assume what other people are thinking about you, you assume the worst case scenario, and the dogs are going crazy downstairs. My life. And a lot of the times we don't give ourselves a chance to breathe at all. So what I'm gonna do is just give myself a really long stretch of time to breathe. I'm going to have a wonderful bubble bath, and the soap that I have, like the bubble bath foam, is mango scented, and I freaking love mangoes. The dogs are okay, by the way, if you hear them in the background. They're just barking and playing, you know, dog mom life. But before we do that, I'm going to do something that I never do. Never. I'm including in this video because it's something that I've wanted to do for a really long time, but I just never prioritize it, and I always brush it off and say that I don't have time. So today, instead of my tears moisturizing my skin, I'm going to use a face mask. This is a honey face mask, and my beautiful friend Erin actually gave this to me for my birthday, which is at the beginning of December, and I haven't used it. It just shows that my self-care has been slacking. Oh, I just got splashed in the eye. So like this, that actually feels so nice. Oh my god, I just breathed it in. This isn't very graceful, but she's cute. As this sits, we're gonna get the bath started.
But someone like you damaged done. Now that I felt the dirt.
Time to take off this bad boy. I feel fresh, I feel good, and I guess that's what the point of these things are. But I've definitely got to rinse this off because it looks like I just got, you know, pied in the face with honey. Oh my god, it feels so soft and good. But now I'm going to take some time to relax. The book that I'm reading right now is called Pretty Girls by Karen Slaughter. Yeah. I love a good thriller. I also really love having cold beverages in the bath. It just makes me super relaxed and happy. So I'm having a Perrier. Fresh out of the bath, I am feeling so much better. I still have some Perrier to work through, but this is all that we have time for today. If there were more hours in the day, I would probably do some other things to help my mental health, like making sure that my space is clean, writing in a gratitude journal, meditation. But honestly, I don't have time for that today, and I don't want to lie and fabricate something up for you just for a YouTube video. There are so many different ways that you can prioritize your mental health, and they don't really have to be the cliched face mask and meditation kind of thing that I'm suggesting. Self-care looks different for everybody, and for some people, self-care and prioritizing their mental health is as simple as getting out of bed and brushing your teeth. That is okay, and it's perfectly normal to applaud days like that when you don't have the motivation to do anything and you still will yourself to get out of bed. I'm proud of you, and you should be proud of yourself. Mental health is not something that I take lightly. It is something that I have dealt with my entire life, and not just me, but people who are very, very close to me in my family. I have watched themselves completely fall apart because they didn't have the support that they needed when it came to their mental health and just their self-care in general. And I just want to say that this is a sign from me to you to prioritize yourself, to seek help if you need to, and also to understand that you don't have to do things like I did in this video. If you don't have the time to do certain acts of self-care, do what you can. Pause this video and just say, I am beautiful, I am strong, I am more than a body. That is prioritizing your self-care, even if it takes only 5 seconds, okay? You don't have to be some fitness meditative guru to prioritize your self-care. I love you, I care about you. Your mental health is so important to me, and I try my absolute best to make sure that none of my videos ever trigger anybody, or I make sure that I use very neutral language. This is a safe place for everybody, no matter how you identify, no matter who you love, no matter the color of your skin. You are welcome on my channel, and you are my family. I would not be here without you, and I hope you know how appreciative I am of you. This is the first day in a long time that I haven't cried. Look at that. You guys are already helping me. You are helping my mental health. Thank you so much if you stuck around to the end of this video. I post new videos every single Saturday, and I really hope to see you in my next one. Bye guys.